Hungry? Order your favorite meals and drinks from hundreds of restaurants through the best app and have your food delivered to your doorstep. Download the ad-free delivery app now.
Can you hear me?
Yep. We're back with this conversation. Dude, I feel like you're taking me through an entrepreneurship class just by hearing your stories.
Yeah.
People management, business expansion, handling clients, logistics. Like there's so much you're talking about that can prepare somebody who's starting a business to put in place before they learn the hard way. Because you, by the way, let me even ask, you're learning on the go.
Oh yeah. These are not things you're taught.
Okay. Who are you talking to peer to peer?
No one. That's a mistake I made also. Yeah.
And you probably will come to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2019, I've understood Nando's has come in.
Yeah.
I've gotten the expansion into other industries still on the app.
Yeah.
Your app guy is still the same guy.
Yeah.
Till today.
Yeah. Of course I've got other people, but it's still the same guy.
Yeah.
He's the main guy.
At this time, I know what I wanted to ask. Competitors.
Yeah.
Have they started saying, this guy?
Yeah.
Let's talk about competitors.
So one day I'm nominated for an award.
What?
App of the Year. 2019. 2019 still, yeah. So App of the Year get nominated. The first competitor was also nominated in some category. So he wins in that category. I think it was B2B something. And he stands up and now he's talking about how he's coming to destroy our free delivery. And all this time...
He stands up and says that?
Yeah. He didn't mention my name, but he just said, I'm the only one in the market, saying he's coming to take over the market. And on the side, he's sending all my partners messages and emails saying he's coming. He's starting a platform. It works the same as Afri Delivery. I can never mention my competitor in any conversations.
Yeah, no, of course don't.
No. I mean, like the way they were doing. So then you're pitching to, let's say you want to ask a certain restaurant to allow you to add them on your platform, and you're mentioning that you want to do the same thing XYZ is doing. Anyway, so yeah, so I know, and then now, and I know they were big boys. They were coming with money. And so it was the real test on whether my customers are there to stay or not. And I got stressed about it. I got stressed. So the guy is talking about how he come and give millions in discounts, so on and so forth. Other people on the side are telling me how this guy is coming with some crazy tech. Other guys are telling me how my bike guy is telling me how he's bought some bikes. And now I'm thinking, wait,
it's over.
This guy, man, and how he's talking about how in 6 months he will take me off the market. I'm like, okay, keep moving. Let me do what I have to do. So I continue in my business. Then they take some time to launch, and then eventually they launch. I saw their stuff.
At this time, what percentage of the market did you have? 100%.
Yeah, I was by myself. I was there with some other small boys.
Oh no, what happened to those guys who were in logistics?
They shut down.
They shut down?
Yeah.
The guys who you wanted to go and partner with?
Yeah, they shut down everything.
Yo.
Yeah, everything they shut down. They gave me some of their bikes.
They gave you some of their bikes?
They leased me some of their bikes. Anyway, I still have them up to this day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they're talking about how they're coming into markets. I didn't have experience with dealing with big competitors, yeah. So I was like, you know what? This is my first time. I don't know what to do. Let me just be patient and see how this goes. So they launch. I see they are going to the same partners that I have, copying literally everything. My marketing campaigns are being copied, the brands being copied. I mean, my slogans are being copied. And I was like, oh, what is this now? And then now, the few frustrated customers we have are
out,
giving them shout outs on social media. So I'm like, ish, this is rough. But But then 1 month, 2 months, 3 months down, I see they're not affecting my numbers. So my numbers keep going up. And then so this is 2019. And then I started thinking, I was like, do I really want to go into a fight with people that are copying me? Is that the right strategy that I want to use? So I decided, you know what? My strategy at this point is diversification. And diversification came at the right time, because that's when I received the first life-changing email from a guy called Diego from Lafarge. Yeah.
Okay, for somebody who may not know who Lafarge is, explain it.
Lafarge, I think, is the biggest, if not the biggest, should be one of the biggest cement manufacturers. It's the same company that I think owns Bamburi.
Yeah, Bamburi Cement in Kenya. So they they wanted to partner with you for you to deliver their cement.
So Lafarge was changing they were implementing something they call last mile delivery. So this is mainly focused towards delivering to the customer's doorstep. Yeah, and they were looking for startups to help them do that, and Free Delivery just happened to be in the right position. Okay,
so you get this phone call. So let's talk.
I get the phone call. I'm like, this guy's just wasting my time. I don't know what Lafarge is at that time. Like, I don't know. And then he keeps sending messages. I agreed to jump on a call. But my first call, I noticed that this guy was very organized, very professional. Everything was very well structured. His proposal was very well done, because he sent me a proposal. I'm like, maybe I should consider. Then I started doing my research, and I came to notice it's a huge company. And then I was driving. So now I'm getting pressure. Is this the COVID hit at that time?
No, COVID hit 2020.
Yeah. So I'm getting pressure from my partners here, food partners that are in other towns, that if you don't open in these other towns, we have to use your partners to expand. Because you're not in these towns. So now I'm under pressure.
Your competitors to expand.
Yeah, because my competitors their competitive edge is that, okay, Free Delivery is not here, we'll take you here. You see? So now I'm under pressure. They want me to expand. I'm not ready to expand financially. But I decided, you know what, let me go on a tour and see these towns that they want me to expand to. So I decided to drive down. And so one of the calls, when I was driving down, I remembered a call was scheduled with Lafarge, and it happened to be at the same time I was driving. So I had to stop somewhere by the roadside and park. Man, do you know that call went on for 2 hours?
What?
And I could not believe. So these guys had agendas and everything. I was like, this is probably a 15 minutes, 20 minutes conversation. It went on for hours. And they had other guys from I don't know where join, the guys from here join. So that's why. So this is a serious thing. KPIs were the most important thing to them. Let me tell you, if there's one company I look up to, it's that company. The structure of that business.
So they were meeting with you?
Yes, but it's an online meeting.
Yeah, but just with you?
Just with me, and I'm just by myself there. And I'm just saying yes. I'm still not taking this seriously. Yes. I mean, I had been through quite a number of calls, and
that didn't materialize.
I was like, this is one of they. And then so we said, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is the strategy. This is how we're going to launch. This is when we're going to launch. Me, I'm still not taking this seriously. And then they come back to me 1 week later, 2 weeks later, after they had achieved all their KPIs, and I'm still not doing anything. So they said, send your application for the implementation of all this, and don't forget this is a paid pilot. So they're running a pilot now. This is a paid pilot. I didn't understand what a paid pilot means. Bing. Paid pilot means that whatever you do, it will be paid for. We're not taking advantage of you as a startup. This is just a normal business transaction.
Can I ask what do they want to do?
So
when you get in there?
Yeah, so of course now you have to go into hiring what you need in logistics. You have to go into hiring a small marketing team for that pilot phase. You have to go into hiring paying your developer to change any UI changes.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have to do some work on your side. So I thought this was just one of those transactions where you have to contribute as a startup, then they contribute what they can contribute, and then you guys go into some sort of revenue sharing deal. But no, whatever work you do should be paid for. So the pilot here, so they sent a proposal for this paid pilot. So I sent it. I did my costing. I sent it. So they had offices in Europe. So the conversation was happening between here and Europe. So I sent it, and 2-3 days later, I got approved.
You're like, what?
I'm like, eh? Does this mean we'll receive a check? So now I tell you, finally getting paid in euros, your currency. He looks at it like, hey, okay, this looks like a solid deal. All we have to do is just put cement on our thing. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, but let's give it a shot. And so the day before we launched the pilot, I received a message from one of the guys from here now, Lafarge here. They said, CEO will give you a call at this time just to discuss with you on whether you're excited about the project. Just a one-on-one conversation with the CEO. I didn't know such things were such a big deal. The time it was scheduled, the guy calls, who happens to be my good friend now, Jimmy. So he calls me. He's like, I hope you're excited about this. How do you feel? Do you feel this would materialize to be something positive? I'm like, wait, I've never heard or seen any partner calling me before the launch to discuss about this. Then that's why I knew I had gotten into a big boy business now. Where passion and drive mattered. Not just you guys just saying,
not just sales.
Yeah,
not just revenue.
No.
Numbers.
Where the chemistry has to be there. Yeah? If there's no chemistry, if you feel that you're not excited about this, you can take some time, we can work on a few things. Yeah? Because excitement, I mean, those are guys that understand leadership, how it trickles down. If excitement comes from me as a CEO of the business, it trickles down to my team, and everybody will push.
That's powerful.
Even that positive environment, it attracts
Business.
good results. Yeah. So I said I was excited, and unfortunately, even me, first of all, I couldn't hear what he was saying. I think my phone was busted or something. So I was struggling to hear what he was saying, but I knew why he was calling. So I knew he was calling to say, check out that we were excited. And then our goal was to sell 2,700 bags in 3 months. 2,400 bags in 3 months. We sold 2,900 bags in about 7-9 days there.
What? Yeah. In days? So hold on. How do people know? There was a marketing campaign. I heard you say marketing.
Yeah.
So this was going live, but it was going live on the app.
Yeah.
Logistics had been sorted out, but also marketing was now going out.
Marketing was very minimal. So they did a few things here and there. So just a pilot.
Okay.
And we did a few things, but they also used their influence. They've got their own database. So they're like, try order from here, see how it goes. Yeah. And combined, it went viral.
Okay. Now you've got bikes.
Yeah.
For people to order from the app, is there a limitation amount? Can they order one cement bag, or there's a limitation?
Limitation of 10 bags.
10 bags.
Yeah. But you don't deliver with bikes.
Exactly. I was going to say that 10 bags can't go on top of bikes.
Yeah.
So that means you as part of your costs for expansion, you need to get cars or trucks.
Yeah.
Cars, what am I on about?
Yeah.
You need to get trucks. Did you get the trucks?
Yeah.
How many?
I think we started. So the pilot phase I think was only in Lusaka.
And you were leasing these trucks?
I was leasing these trucks, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got that day, pilot phase, we got quite a lot, like 4, because one of the KPIs was delivery time. Had to be 120 minutes.
Okay.
So, and since it's being paid for, I mean, now it's not about our revenues.
Yes.
Everything is paid for, just go. So we got enough to make sure we sustained that. I think it was 3 or 4.
So the target was 2,400 bags of cement.
Yeah.
Delivered within 90 days.
Yeah.
You guys delivered that in 9 days.
7 or 9 days. 1 week. And the conversation changed.
What the conversation changed to?
So the conversation changed now that to after the pilot we won't stop.
Ooh.
We have
Did
to
it change immediately or after the 3 months?
before the 7 days were done.
Oh, before the 7 days, they're like,
Yeah.
after the pilot, we're not stopping.
We're not stopping. All the negotiations continue while we're still on our free delivery.
What? For you guys, was that that's a game? Were you only in one city? You're only in Lusaka now.
Yeah.
Yes, but those kind of revenues are insane.
First of all, not revenues. The revenues are not there yet because now you haven't negotiated yet.
Yes, but the collection,
the cash,
the cash that's coming in,
is massive.
and did they want the cash same day?
No.
Them, they are big boys.
Man.
They'll take it after a month.
No. So I think it was agreed every week or so, every bi-weekly, can't remember.
So what kind of revenue? So that's more revenues than you've ever had suddenly in your accounts.
Dude, it was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable. I had not seen such numbers ever.
But had you learned the lesson that this is not my money and this is somebody else's
That's
money?
where now I learned. Yeah.
What made you learn?
So, fast forward now to 2020,
Uh-huh.
COVID hit. So when COVID hits, it came with the good and the bad.